leather collections from Dooney and Bourke. For a long time, you know, when I first bought my Dooney and Bourke bag in 1987, yes, almost 30 years ago, it was all about what was known as the all-weather leather, right?
And that was a mouthful,
right?
all-weather leather.
It's that beautiful pebble leather. But Dooney and Bourke has incorporated other gorgeous leathers into their collection, and here's a great example of that. This is really their most premium leather, their top of the line. This is the 5-star, right? If you're looking at a Mercedes, this is the S-Class, okay? So this is the Florentine leather, this beautiful Italian leather from Florence, Italy, in a bag that is called the Large Zip Barlow Satchel. I know it's a more expensive bag, but I do want to point out it's customer top rated. So people who have said, well, it is awfully gorgeous, let me try it and see, have received it, have raved about it on QVC.com, and so I hope that gives you a little confidence if you're thinking about splurging. Great color options here. Let me go through those real quickly, and then I'll let Sue take you through the bag. So in front of Sue here, we have the chestnut, which is that beautiful deep brown. Next to that, we have the natural. Next to that, we have elephant. And elephant is one of those chameleon colors, like is it gray or is it brown, or how about just like the perfect mixture of both? Think of a deep taupe. That's really what elephant is. Here is the black, meaning that the bag and the strap are both black. For an investment bag, black would be a great choice. If I go straight in front, that color is called denim. Fewer than 4 dozen to go around in that particular shade. Next to that, one of my favorites in the Florentine leather, that Bordeaux. I mean, does that not look gorgeous? It's like black cherry. It's fabulous. So, and for this season especially, that color,
yes,
must. So there's the Bordeaux. Next to Bordeaux, we have navy, which also takes beautifully in this Florentine leather. And finally, on the end, we have this for you in the red. So this is a little bit more expensive bag. I mean, we went from $188 to now we're at $458, Sue. But take everybody through, because there are some special features in this bag that sort of bring it into that higher elevated price point.
And the Florentine collection is our premium leather. Just so you know, everything that you see on this bag is absolutely amazing. We start with the hardware, which is done in a matted gold tone hardware. And when you see our hardware, understand that's jewelry quality hardware. You can see the strap details, that endless braid on the straps. Love that. The leather itself, Florence, Italy. The tannery that does our leather has been doing leather for well over 100 years.
Wow.
That's all they do is leather. They're craftsmen in what they do. It's amazing the way the leather takes color, as you can see. I want to show you a few details on the bag. This particular one has the feet on the bottom, all the stitch detail at the top of the bag. I love this because the sides actually zip down and expand if you need that.
Nice.
So you have that option to go from a handbag or even satchel silhouette to almost that tote silhouette, but giving you that little extra room.
Even when it's zipped up, though, it has this kind of cool look. The way some zipper details on a great leather jacket or something looks so like modern.
Right.
It adds that to it. It's functional, but it has a great decorative edge too.
You see the scalloping on the front of the bag, and I'm going to just show you the top of the bag, because that scalloping is actually a nice large pocket, so you can open that up and you can see plenty of room on that to just quick access items, whether it be your phone, you know, business cards. There's a little card holder right there if you need that. You have the magnetic for security, so it finds its way shut. We'll turn it around. You have another option with just a nice big pocket on the outside of the bag. So there's 2 pockets before you even get into the bag for just easy access, things that you use quite often. You can just stick in there. Then when you open the center of the bag, you can see all that room, plenty of room to fit everything you need. When I expanded those sides out, you can see all that suede right there. That's what gives you that nice soft expansion to the side of the bag. You can zip this up and see you can, you know, get 2 different looks, where you have more of a satchel look, or you can pop that out and get that little extra area that you need. Plenty of room though for organization with those slip pockets on the back. There's 1, 2. Then on the front, you have a nice large smartphone pocket, a big zip secure pocket, and then that nice keeper right there for your keys. I love that the bag stays open. You know, you don't have to fight with it. When you open this bag to get something out, it's right there.
This is a bag that, too, when you get it at home, when you first feel it, you might think, oh, you know, it feels nice, but is it ever going to soften? Because it is a little more structured at first. But what we found, and really, you know, given the fact that this Florentine collection is more expensive than some of the other collections from Dooney Bourke, I'm always amazed that almost all of the Florentine pieces are customer top rated.
Right.
Because when people get them at home and they really take the time to feel it and use the bag, it does start to soften over time. It develops a gorgeous patina, and it's the kind of leather bag that you're buying in 2016, and frankly, you might be passing it down to a great granddaughter in 2056. I mean, it's that kind of an investment in a bag. You know, there are a lot of great leather bags out there, but are they all really sort of like, you know, heirloom worthy? The Florentine leather really is. It's a little bit heavier leather. However, I wouldn't say this is an overly heavy bag. What you feel is just more body to the leather that adds to the durability, but it still would have to be soft, Sue, and
to
somewhat moldable
scallop.
to get that scallop. There you can see, you know, Suzanne has that beautiful deep chestnut color, which is so gorgeous. The classic black always looks fantastic. The navy is new in this season. One other thing I have to let you know, not everything in this show is on a 6-pay easy pay plan. This bag happens to be, but that easy pay goes away at the end of the day. So really, when you're talking about more of an investment, when you're talking about a bag that is upwards of $400 or $500, to be able to do it over 6 months makes it more affordable for you. QVC doesn't charge you to use Easy Pay. You're not accruing interest when it's on Easy Pay. It's just one of our options when you're shopping with us to help you spread out your payments. And listen, I know, like $458, that is a considered purchase. If you've never bought anything from Dooney Bourke before, frankly, I don't know that I'd point you to this as your first bag. But those of you who know this quality, who have trusted this brand before, who look at this and say, you know what, I carry a basic black bag to work every single day of my life, and I need to look polished. I want to look professional. I want to make a statement. I want that bag. Then this is the bag in black that you spend the extra money on. You know, it's the bag that every time you reach for it, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did it. More than I ever thought I'd spend on a bag, but it's been worth every single penny. It fits on the body nicely. These scallops kind of curve into you.
They kind of hug.
Yeah, as we've talked about. Similar in silhouette a little bit to the Brenna bag, which also had those. But to be able to execute this in this gorgeous Florentine, I just think it's a stunner. Read the reviews. We can wax poetic about it all day long, Sue, but the reviews will really share with you why it's rated so highly. Let me review colors again. Here's your chestnut, which is that rich brown. This is the natural. This is the elephant, which is that taupe color. I have it in the black. Then down in front, we have the denim. Look at that Bordeaux. Are you kidding me? I mean, that
should have been in front of you on your shoulder.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, last night I was saying, grab me a napkin. I'm drooling because it's just gorgeous. Here is your beautiful navy, new this season, and there is a beautiful warm red that has that Tomorrow brown handle.
Isn't that gorgeous?
You know, every piece of leather is hand cut. Every handle is hand braided. That's the Dooney difference. So stay on the line for this one. We'll have more Florentine leather in the show, but this one is special. And that's item number A272205. All right, we're going to talk about our one day only right now, but a little preview of something that's available. I don't know if we'll talk about it in the show today,